Hello everyone, welcome to Sarah in the Universe. My name is Sarah and today I have a really exciting video. I want to tell you guys all about my Maxxxine filled Monday that I had this past Monday in Hollywood, where I got to check out the official Maxxxine Hollywood Killer Tour with Starline Tours that also happened to be on the same day as the Maxxxine World Premiere. Now I wasn't lucky enough to attend the premiere, but we did get to see the arrivals from the outside, and I just want to share all of the hype with you about that because I did get to see Mia Goth in person, and oh my gosh guys, it was seriously the best day ever. So I can't wait to share that with you in this video, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited to hear about it as I am to tell you. And before I get into it, I just want to thank all of you guys who are subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys for staying subscribed and for coming back to check out another video with me. Okay guys, so this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to talk about the Maxxxine Killer Tour first, and then I'm going to talk about the premiere after, okay? And, throughout I'll be sharing pictures and stuff, so that's how the video is going to go down. I know I really wanted a vlog, but there's always so much going on. I'm trying to film on my phone and stuff, so hopefully I can do the vlogging stuff in the future, but my gosh, I cannot believe. So let me just tell you that, so I did find out that the Maxxxine World Premiere was going to be taking place in Hollywood at the Chinese Theater, which is so great because, in Maxxxine goes to her premiere for the Puritan 2 at the Chinese Theater, like so meta. Oh my gosh. So when I found out that was happening, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Hollywood because, if you didn't know, you can just go to Hollywood and stand outside. If you find out that there's a premiere going on, you can literally just stand outside if they don't completely block it off, and you can still watch from across the street and see all the celebrities combined. I was like, listen, this is Maxxxine, this is Mia Goth, this is the final film of the trilogy. I have to go. I love these films. I need to go see this. If I got to see Mia Goth in person outside, oh my gosh, that's all I need. That's all I need. But then A24 announced on their social media, like last week, I think, that they were partnering up with Starline Tours, which is like a huge tour group in Hollywood. They've been there for years, to offer a Maxxxine Killer Tour, okay? And I'll give you like more details, after I talk about, my experience on the tour, so you can have all that information in case you guys are planning on going. And I really hope if you're a Maxxxine fan, you do. It was so worth it, but it's going to be for a limited run, I believe, until maybe I want to say up until the release of the film, but I'll look at that information with you guys. We'll go over it together once I, kind of get through my experience on the tour. But when I found out that they were announcing this tour, I was like, I am going, and listen, we're going to go that day to check out the premiere anyways. Let's go do it that day. Guys, it was so much fun. So much fun. But before I get into that, I want to say, and something you will get to see on the tour, so A24 has done incredible marketing for Maxxxine, and right there on Hollywood Boulevard, Maxxxine has just taken over. So if you guys walk to where the Ripley's museum is, like over there on that, right, you'll know it's just right across the street from the Dolby Theater, okay? You'll need to walk down a bit to the left. But there's like a blue building, it says Hollywood on that side, and they put this amazing mural of Maxxxine. Oh, it's such a great photo op. I took so many photos out there, guys. You need to go take your pictures there. Like, even if you don't do the tour, go do that. But you will see it when you go on the Maxxxine tour driving down on Hollywood Boulevard. But it's just so great. This is Barbie level marketing that A24 did for Maxxxine. I mean, I think even better, to be honest. I was so excited. I knew A24 was going to pull out the stops for Maxxxine, but wow, they went so hard with this tour and the marketing, and it was just so good. So I highly recommend stopping there to take your photos there if you can. But okay, let's talk about the tour. So the tour was absolutely incredible. You get to go in this bus by Starline Tours that is wrapped with Maxxxine marketing all over it. It just looks so cool. I mean, how iconic is it to be riding in a Maxxxine wrapped bus through Hollywood? Okay, and basically what this tour is that you follow the path of Maxxxine, right? You get to go to all, the places that you're going to see in the film. all the iconic stops on Hollywood Boulevard and all that. And, you know, you get to follow her path through Hollywood, which is so exciting. And you get to watch 4 exclusive clips from the film on your tour, which is just so exciting. I won't spoil what we saw, but it was pretty cool. And, you know, I'll say one clip, like I won't say what happened, but the one clip I was mostly excited to see that I didn't know they were going to show was the clip where Maxxine is on the Universal lot at the Bates Motel. Oh, that was the one scene from the trailer that I was so stoked about, because if, you know, you've been on the Universal tour, you're just a fan of the Bates Motel, you know, Psycho, all that. I was like, I cannot believe Maxxine is on the Universal backlot. And, you know, they show you that clip. Oh, and all the clips they showed was just so good, guys. I cannot wait to see Maxxine. We are so close. But yes, you get to go by the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. There's some spooky stuff there going on in Maxxine too, so you'll see a clip from that. You get to go all along Hollywood Boulevard, and, you know, Maxxine, a lot of the film is going to have, you know, a lot of clips from there. And you get to go through a drive in the hills on Mulholland Drive. Oh my gosh, it's just so exciting. And you're going while in this Maxxine wrapped bus. I mean, how fun is that? When are you going to get that opportunity as a Maxxine fan, right? And, you know, I just want to say shout out to our tour guide, Lisa, and I believe our driver was Alba. Oh, those 2 ladies were so phenomenal. They were so funny. Our tour guide, Lisa, was so great. She interacted with everyone, you know, on the tour, asking everyone questions and their thoughts on Maxxine and, you know, how excited they were. And she even passed me the mic at one point to talk about my YouTube channel, because I told her I do YouTube, and she was so nice to do that. That was so cute. So shout out to Lisa and Alba for giving us such an incredible tour on the Maxxine Killer Tour. Oh, they just made it so phenomenal. And even when the tour bus, you know, when the tour was over, Lisa offered to take pictures for people, and she was even telling me to, like, sit, you know, in that one part of the bus where I can, like, you know, show my stuff out the window. Oh my gosh, she was just so great. And she already had gotten to see Maxxine, of course, you know, because, you know, obviously as being the tour guide of getting a Maxxine tour, she got to see the movie already, and, you know, she didn't spoil anything, but she was, you know, like, hey guys, you may want to film this part because you'll understand after you see the movie, but at least you'll have that, you know, clip that you recorded it. So that was very cool. It was just such a great tour. And then, you know, there's a certain part on the tour where you get to see billboards of Maxxine that they put up around LA. Now, I want to, you know, share what I think that's a nod to later on in this video, but it was just so cool seeing those Maxxine billboards. It just really felt like we were there in 1980s Hollywood and Maxxine, and she has taken over Hollywood, as she should. Oh, it was just such a great tour, guys. And as a Maxxine fan, it was just so exciting. It was so much fun. I highly recommend it. So let me get in some of that information for you guys in case you're watching in real time. I'm also going to put, you know, the, you know, just screenshots up here so you guys can see for yourself. But let me pull up the information myself so I can read it. Okay. So, yeah, so I gave you kind of like the tour description. So as of now, because today, as I'm filming this, is June 26th, there are dates up from tomorrow, June 27th, all the way until July 7th. And then I don't see any more dates after that. So it looks like it's only going to be for like 2 more weeks, guys. So if you're watching this now, I highly recommend you get those tickets. You can get them on starlinetours.com. Okay, and the tickets are $35. And what else? The tour lasts 1 hour. It's not long at all. I wish it was longer, honestly. I could have been on a longer tour. It was so much fun. The tour is in English, and the departure point will be in front of the Dolby Theater, just right there. But you will need to, like, you can check in right there. Yeah, that's actually where you can check in. They have a Starline offices, but you can actually just check in at their little kiosk right in front of the Dolby Theater. And there's also parking available at that Hollywood Boulevard. Just where the Dolby Theater is. There's a parking structure in there. You can totally park there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then I basically just told you guys all about the tour, and yeah, so highly recommend it, guys. It is so much fun, and this is super limited, and like I said, you know, Maxxine coming out, when are you going to get that chance to ride in a Maxxine tour bus through Hollywood, experiencing all the spots that she goes to in the film with exclusive footage? I highly recommend doing it. Get your pictures with the bus. It's so much fun. It was so cool. Everyone on our bus, myself included, had like Maxxine or Pearl shirts on, or, you know, from X. It was just so cute. Like, I absolutely loved it. I had such a blast. Everyone was so nice on our tour. So guys, highly recommend doing that Maxxine tour. Great marketing from A24 and Starline Tours. Great job, guys. guys, that was amazing. So good. I wish I could do it again. Okay. I want to get into the premiere now. All right, guys. So, okay, yes, like I said, so they were having the premiere, the world premiere of Maxxxine that day in Hollywood. So we got to see them set up right in front of the Chinese theaters. It was so exciting. And yeah, you know, I didn't know if we'd get to see any of the arrivals because sometimes, like I said, you don't know if they're going to block off stuff or not. But, you know, we kind of chilled after our tour. We went to go eat. We kind of walked over. We even chilled in the Roosevelt Hotel, which was really fun. And then I was like, okay, I think it's time for the premiere. It started at about 6, I think. So we stood across the street from the Chinese theaters. And one of the first people that we saw pull up in her pink Corvette was Miss Angeline. Now, if you guys don't know who Angeline is, she is literally like Maxxxine in real life. She's an 80s icon. She, in my opinion, is like the original influencer. And she had, you know, billboards of herself up in Hollywood back in the 80s, just promoting herself. She is so iconic. And that's why it absolutely made so much sense for her to be at this premiere. She came in her pink Corvette. She was posing for the cameras. She was waving at us across the street. She was just so fabulous and cute. I absolutely adore her. And all of like the cast and like everyone they came over to take pose for pictures with her in front of her car, and it was just the cutest thing. And she's just so cute and gorgeous, and my gosh, so in shape. Like, I think she's 73, which is amazing, but oh my gosh, like her body, wow. I was like stunned. I was like, girl, yes. Like, she is so iconic and gorgeous. I was living for seeing Angeline, and she was so cute interacting with us, like, even though we were all the way across the street. And then I'm just kind of gonna like skip around. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I already rushed like getting into Angeline, but what I was going to say is A24 was really creative. They staged fake protesters in front of the premiere, like where the red carpet was. And they were all saying things about how bad like horror movies are, which is so funny. I think one of the signs that was really popular, what I posted on social media, people loved that it said, "Satan stole my daughter," which people are like, that would be such a cool name for a band or a horror movie. And I agree. That just sounds so good. But how creative of A24 to stage a fake protest. I thought that was so good. And then they even had someone dressed like older Pearl walking around with the protesters. And it was just so funny, you guys. Like, A24 seriously pulled out the most creative stuff for this premiere. And I was like dying. But okay, let's get to the main event. Okay, who were we there to see, guys? Maxxxine Minx herself, Mia Goth. So I see this like fancy car. I don't know. I'm not good with cars, so I don't know what the model was, but it was like this like old-fashioned, you know, really nice car. And I said to myself, Mia Goth has to be in there. So lo and behold, they open the door. Who comes out? Miss Mia Goth herself. The only way I was able, because sometimes I'm really bad with recognizing celebrities, I recognized it was her because I saw, like, I think Rotten Tomatoes or Fandango did a recent interview with her for Maxxxine, and I recognized how her hairstyle looks now, and it was exact same. I'm like, that's Mia Goth. So and I'm not usually one to like chant celebrities' names like that, like calling out to them, but when I saw, I was like, no one else is saying anything, so I was like, you know, it's Mia Goth. Like, I'm like, dude, I was like, Mia, like, I was the only one saying it, where all these people were saying it. I don't know if they didn't think it was her, but I knew it was her, so I was like the only one saying it. I felt I was like, I'm a real fan right here. Okay, just kidding. But like, so Mia comes out, she looks stunning. Oh my gosh, she's wearing this beautiful black dress. Her hair, she looks so good. Literal horror icon queen. And then she went over and started posing for pictures with Angeline and her car, and it was so cute. We watched all of this happen, and it was just so adorable. And then she came and posed for pictures in front of her car, and she was just living. She was just doing everything. Oh, she was just like having her true Maxxxine comes to Hollywood, but it's a Mia Minx moment. Oh my gosh, guys, I did not think we were going to get to see that. I really thought maybe they'd whisk her through the back, you know, to avoid any like craziness. Nope, she got out right there, and we all got to see her. Hello, even though we didn't have tickets for the premiere. Are you kidding? Like, Mia Goth, Maxxxine Minx herself, Pearl, everyone. Oh, guys, I literally could not have expected. Like, that was literally the perfect ending to the night, to this Maxxxine-filled Hollywood day. I was stunned. Like, I could not believe that happened. She is so gorgeous and beautiful. I feel so lucky to have seen her. I didn't think that was gonna happen, and it was just such an amazing experience, guys. Like, I mean, I was like, oh, I don't get to go to the premiere, but I was like, I don't even care. Like, I can wait to see Maxxxine, but I cannot believe I saw Mia Goth in person. Like, oh my gosh, at the Maxxxine premiere, like where, you know, in Maxxxine, she's gonna have her own, like, Maxxine's gonna have her own premiere. Like, this is just crazy. Like, I'm experiencing, like, art imitates life, whatever. Guys, it was just so good. It was so good. The rest of the cast came, but honestly, I was only paying attention to Mia Goth. I was like, Mia, and then she, you know, she went inside. Guys, it was amazing. Like, such a great Maxxxine filled day in Hollywood. I was honestly having the time of my life. It was so much fun. I can't believe I got to experience that. And I just can't wait for Maxxxine. Like, that's all that's left now, right? Like, I can't believe the day is almost here to finally watch Maxxxine. Guys, I want to know, how hyped are you guys for Maxxxine? Because this is not the last we're going to talk about Maxxxine on the channel. We are going to talk about her so much more. Obviously, the movie, I cannot wait. But I also want to know if you guys are planning on taking the Maxxxine Killer Tour in Hollywood. I highly recommend you guys do it if you can, especially if you live here in California. In Southern California, it's absolutely 100%, I 100% guarantee you do that. And last time I checked, like, there was a lot of tickets left. So highly recommend you guys do that. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for this video. It was such a great day in Hollywood. So much Maxxxine. I am even more hyped for the film now. And it was just so good, guys. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you guys watch the whole thing. Thank you for letting me share my Maxxxine-filled day in Hollywood with you guys. I had such a blast. And I want to know how hyped you guys are for Maxxxine. I can't wait to talk more about it with you guys. Guys, thank you so much. I will talk to you guys very soon and can't wait to talk more Maxxxine. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, you guys are all stars, just like Maxxxine. See you soon, guys. Thank you so much.